Please help me. I need 100 subscribers. It happened on an ordinary evening, the kind where you expect peace, not heartbreak. We were sitting in the living room, eating dinner in front of the TV. It had been a long day, and I was just glad to have a quiet night at home. But then she laughed. Not just a small laugh, but the kind that carries a sting, like it's meant to cut. You know, she said suddenly, glancing at me with a smirk. At least my ex was bigger. For a moment, I thought I'd misheard her. My fork froze halfway to my mouth. What did you just say? She shrugged, still smiling like it was some casual joke. I'm just saying. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally? My chest tightened as her words sank in. It wasn't just what she said, it was the way she said it. Like my feelings didn't even matter. Like I was just supposed to laugh along and pretend I wasn't burning inside. I put my fork down and stared at her. You think that's funny? Her smile faltered slightly, but she still tried to brush it off. Oh, come on. You're too sensitive. It's just a joke. But it didn't feel like a joke. Not after everything we'd been through. The nights we fought, the mornings we struggled to piece things back together, the promises we made to each other to be kinder, gentler. I got up from the couch and walked to the kitchen, my hands trembling. She followed me, still half laughing, half annoyed. You're really upset about this? She asked, as if my reaction was the problem, not her words. I turned to face her, the anger boiling up inside me, but beneath the anger was something deeper, a sharp, stinging hurt I couldn't shake. You think comparing me to your ex makes you clever? I asked quietly. You think that doesn't stay with a man? That I won't remember this every time I look at you? Her smile was gone now, replaced with a flicker of uncertainty. I didn't mean it like that, she said softer now. But the damage was done. I stood there, leaning against the counter, staring at her like she was a stranger. You didn't mean it? I repeated, my voice low. Do you know how many nights I've spent wondering if I'm enough for you? And tonight you thought it would be funny to remind me I'm not. Her face softened, but she didn't reach for me. You're twisting my words, she said quietly. No, I shot back. I'm hearing your words exactly the way you said them. Do you think I don't already compare myself to every man who came before me? Do you think I needed you to say it out loud? She looked away, suddenly unable to meet my eyes. For a long moment, the only sound in the room was the hum of the refrigerator. Finally, she whispered, I was angry. You didn't want to be intimate last night, and it made me feel rejected. I wanted to hurt you back. Her confession hit me harder than the words themselves. So it wasn't a slip. It wasn't just some careless joke. She had wanted me to hurt. I nodded slowly, the pieces falling into place. So you went for the one thing you knew would cut deepest. Tears welled in her eyes, and she stepped closer. I shouldn't have said it. I was wrong. I know it was cruel. Please, she reached for my hand, but I pulled it back. You know what's cruel? I said, my voice trembling now. Trying every day to be the man you can be proud of, only to find out you still measure me against someone else. Do you have any idea how small that makes a man feel? She bit her lip, and for once she didn't have a quick answer. She just stood there, silent, letting my words hang heavy between us. In that silence, something inside me shifted. The anger cooled, replaced by a strange, steady calm. I walked past her, back to the table, and sat down again. You wanted a reaction? I said, looking her dead in the eye. Here it is. From now on, I won't compete with ghosts. If you think someone else was better, you're free to go find out. Her breath caught, and she stared at me like she was seeing me for the first time. Her hands trembled as she grabbed the back of the chair. Don't say that, she said, her voice cracking. I don't want anyone else. I just wanted to win the fight. I stayed seated, unmoving. Congratulations, I said coldly. You won. Her face fell. Whatever fire she had when she made the joke was gone now. She looked small, almost fragile. Mark, I love you, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. I know I crossed a line. I know you're hurt, but please don't let this be the thing that breaks us. I stared at her for a long time. My mind played back every argument, every silent night, every time I had swallowed my own frustration just to keep the peace. And then this moment, The moment she decided humiliation was her weapon of choice. I finally spoke, my voice even but firm. Do you even understand why I'm this angry? It's not about size. It's about respect. About trust. About knowing that no matter how bad things get, the person I share my life with won't use my deepest insecurities against me. Tears streamed down her cheeks now. She walked around the table and knelt in front of me. I do respect you. I do. I was cruel and childish, and I hate that I made you feel like this. I don't care about the past. You're my future. Her words were desperate, raw, but I didn't answer right away. I needed her to feel the weight of what she'd done. You said you wanted to hurt me, I said finally. Well, you did. But here's the difference between us. I'm not going to hurt you back. I'm going to tell you exactly how this changes things. From this moment on, I'm done pretending everything's fine. We are either going to sit down, fix what's broken between us, and rebuild from the ground up, or we're going to go our separate ways. But I will not live with someone who sees my pain as a punchline. She nodded through her tears. Then let's fix it, she said. I'll do whatever it takes. For the first time that night, I felt the knot in my chest loosen. I stood, helping her to her feet. Good, I said quietly. Because this is your last chance to prove that I'm the only man you choose. In every way.